It's WEFM Winnipeg.
Energy 106.
This is Wheeler in the morning.
Oh, I'm ready for a weekend. Who's ready for a weekend?
Me.
I'm ready for a weekend. Super Bowl weekend, everybody. We'll get you there in style. As a matter of fact, it's Jets game day today, too. So a busy weekend in sports. We'll catch you up before we get to the end of the hour. Early morning crew will play wrong answers only. Give you a chance to win some Game Fest passes. That's going down next weekend. And Tyler Carr, we're officially 1 week out from the Louis Riel, keeping it Riel long weekend.
Thank God.
Huh. Let's get going, shall we? Hour one starts right now.
Are you ready?
It's been some iconic moments at the Super Bowl over the last 59 iterations.
Yeah.
Specifically at the New Orleans Superdome. Once upon a time, the lights went out.
Oh, during the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
For how long?
About 15 minutes, but the crazy part was that the Baltimore
As long as the halftime show.
The San Francisco 49ers were leading, and then the lights went out, and it completely changed the momentum of the game.
That's fair.
Yeah, and then the other team came
they
back.
had to stop.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah, it was...
So the other team ended up winning?
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of...
So that happened in recent memory in Louisiana. There's the whole Nipplegate with Janet Jackson and Justin Timberlake. I mean, there's been some iconic moments without going through the list of all of them.
Mm-hmm.
So what's going to happen this weekend? What's going to happen this Sunday?
Wrong answers only?
Of course.
Donald Trump is going to go streaking on the field.
Perfect.
Showing his huge...
wig.
Yeah.
His huge wig.
Yeah.
What do you think? What's going to happen this weekend at the Super
Travis
Bowl?
Kelce is going to break up with Taylor Swift on the Jumbotron.
Ooh. And get down on one knee to do it. Drake's going to come out and they're going to do a duet with Kendrick Lamar.
Nice.
At the halftime show.
Love that.
What's going to happen at the Super Bowl this weekend? Wrong answers only. Participate on the Finn McCool's text line at 204-452-1061. We'll reveal your answers coming up at the bottom of the hour. Best time ever, 6:30, hands down. Yeah, we'll give you about 20 minutes for that. In the meantime, we'll do, Tearaway Day calendar. It's a Friday. Got some winning on the way, too. That's coming
Florida man again.
I thought about that, but...
You don't want to?
No, it's not that I don't want to. It's just more often than not, when somebody would give a date, I would click on it, and then it would just be like, awful headline.
I know,
I'd
I
have to
get that.
dig a little bit, so...
Yeah, that's fair.
If you want to throw caution into the wind, we can give it a shot.
Yeah, we'll see. See how we feel.
Get those wrong answers in at 204-452-1061. All right, we mentioned that we're 1 week out from the Keeping It Riel, Louis Riel long weekend. Yeah. It's also the weekend of Game Fest going down at RBC Convention Center. We'll give you a chance to win tickets coming up here in about half an hour.
For the early morning crew?
Yeah, of course.
Cool.
Yeah. But we're also a week out from Captain America.
Yawn.
That's the way a lot of people are feeling.
Really?
Yeah.
What are other people saying?
They're saying it's actually a gamble putting this thing in the theater rather than putting it straight to Disney+.
Oh, that's savage. See, I wouldn't go that far. I think there's an audience for it. It's just...
Look, we got...
If it's not, then I don't want it.
We get 3 MCU movies this year.
Yeah.
3.
Mm-hmm.
We get the Thunderbolts.
Meh.
We get Fantastic Four.
Yes, that's good.
And we got Captain America.
Yawn.
Why yawn? Is it because Chris Evans isn't in it?
Yeah.
But you realize that we got to move on with the storyline, right?
I get that.
And this is kind of the way things shuffled out in the comics, too.
Meh. I'll watch it.
In the theater?
No. When it's on Disney+.
Which one of those 3 will you see in the theater?
Fantastic Four.
July 25.
Yeah, that's to me the one...
Is it because it's new or because you have nostalgia from the ones that they did back in the day?
I think it's just because it's been a healthy amount of time since we've had one. Whereas Captain America, I feel like I've seen it. He did... I get it. I'm not saying don't go see it. I'm saying don't bring me.
I've had various discussions, we'll call them, with a dear friend of mine from high school.
Seems like a very off year for Marvel movies compared to last year.
We haven't had one yet.
Exactly. But the 3 that you're putting up are
Captain America, huge.
Meh.
Thunderbolts, that's the one that I can kind of see people going, it's a bunch of your B characters, all right.
Thunderbolts? What is
Thunderbolts. So you got all these characters you've seen.
Oh, see, I'm more interested in Thunderbolts than I am Captain America. Just bring me on to the Avengers Doomsday. Call me when that's ready.
Well, you can't have that one without setting it up proper.
Fine.
Sam Wilson, a.k.a.
Wish Captain America.
It's part of the storyline.
He doesn't look like Captain America. He doesn't... He doesn't have the
Physique?
no.
The swag? The Riz?
He doesn't have the Chris Evans,
I feel you.
right? I'm not saying he's a bad-looking guy, and I'm
But
not saying he's a bad actor. I've loved him in other things.
Anthony Mackie's great.
He's fantastic.
He was in a great episode of Black Mirror, actually.
Not Mike. That's where I remember him from.
Yeah.
Oh, the VR one.
Yeah, the Street Fighter one,
Oh,
yeah.
that was a wild one.
And look, I actually came over to your house and we binged
It was great.
Falcon and Winter Soldier.
It was great.
And that explains that
Yeah.
Cap's gone. One of y'all's got to take up the mantle. Who going to be? And it's Sam Wilson. So we got to go, all right, Sam Wilson's our Cap.
Let me know how it is. When you go see it, let me know how it is.
I'm taking the whole family.
I bet.
On
Let's go.
Valentine's Day.
Your boys are going to love it, though. Does Candace like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
But the boys, Captain America, because it's so political based, and that's
Oh,
kind of like
true.
the political side of the comics as well. They're like, they're kind of on the same level as you, but for different reasons.
Okay. That's fair. I'm in. Just not... Thunderbolts, theater. Fantastic Four, theater. Captain America.
Only if I say it's good.
Meh. No, like, if you say it's good, I'll watch it on Disney+. If it's not good, I'll see.
All right.
Eh.
Okay. Look,
I'm more excited for Superman.
that's coming out in July.
Exactly.
Yeah. So it's going to be a big
Jurassic
summer.
World.
Yeah, it's going to be a big summer for blockbusters. They're already setting that up for sure. And we're going to be getting it's so funny. I want to talk about this in about an hour.
What?
But it's amazing how yesterday you were like, or 2 days ago, you're like, I'm out of the Super Bowl. And then yesterday you're like, okay, I'm into the Super Bowl.
Because of Gaga.
I got to tell you, more and more people are doing that. Like, it's borderline genius. I'll tell you about that coming up in an hour. You ready?
Yep.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Good. Me too.
Swan River got a bunch of snow.
How much?
Like a lot.
How
to
much?
the point that my mom is standing, she stood on the driveway, and the snow in their yard is taller than my mom.
Oh. Your mom's itty bitty, though.
She's like 5'9".
No, she's
5'8",
not.
5'8".
No, she's not.
Yeah.
No, your mother is
Mom,
like
how tall are you?
5'4".
When have you met her?
Your mother,
When have you met her?
I've seen pictures.
Yeah, when have you met her?
I've seen pictures. I can size her up in a photo.
Please. She's not 5'4".
I guarantee
She's
you.
not 5'4".
I guarantee
That's
you.
ridiculous.
Your mom's itty bitty.
Yeah, you've never met her. So how would you know?
Because I've seen pictures.
Can you tell how tall someone is in a
How
photo?
tall is Shaquille O'Neal?
I don't. Well, because we can Google that.
I'm looking at pictures.
No.
Tear
and
away.
people have, whatever.
Tear away
Mom,
the
send me
counter.
your height, please.
And don't lie about it either.
Yeah, don't, please.
204. What am I doing? This is our annual Christmas gift from Mama Carr, who lives up in Swan River, where it got a lot of snow. Some say maybe 5'4"
Yeah, maybe.
For Friday, February 7th,
Dave
2025.
knows everything.
No, but I know your mother's
He can
not
guess your height
5'8".
in a photo. Send
Look.
your photos. He'll tell you your height.
How tall are you, Tyler?
I don't know. Dave, tell me.
How tall are you?
Tell me.
No, tell me.
No.
Tyler, for the sake of this argument, tell me how tall you are.
5'9".
Your mother is shorter than you. Your
Dude,
mother's shorter than you. How can she be 5'9"?
I'm 5'10".
Well. If it isn't the consequence of my own actions. Well, Tyler Carr, I'm giving that to you right there.
Yeah, whatever,
That's
Dave.
yours.
Wait, what?
Please feel free to weigh in on the Finn McCool's text line at 204-452-1061.
They'll come for me. Don't worry.
Sponsored by Vernat's Auto Body, top of the waterfront. Take it to the family that treats you like family. Courtesy cars available, full mechanical, MPI accredited at Vernat's Auto Body at the top of the waterfront on Higgins. Everyone remembers that year that Kanye jumped on stage when Taylor Swift was receiving her award.
Yeah, horrible man.
Yeah, he jumped up. He's like, Beyonce had the best video of all time. Well, he almost did it again once upon a time when Beck went up to win Album of the Year at the Grammys. Mm-hmm. But he stopped. And Beck was actually, no, come up if you want to say something. And Kanye's like, nah. And Kanye, the idea was that he was going to go up on stage and talk about how Beyonce's record should have won.
Yeah, but it shouldn't have.
And it's funny because I made the argument going, Beyonce, and they checked, she had like 140 people working on the album between writers and musicians and writers and so many people and so many samples that she had taken. And Beck actually buried himself in a cottage and wrote the entire thing, played every single instrument, and produced the entire record. And they came out and I made a record called Morning Phase. I'd like y'all to hear it. And then he wins Album of the Year. So this year, Beyonce actually wins Album of the Year for Cowboy Carter.
Yawn.
And a lot of people are saying she didn't deserve it.
I agree.
Because it featured so many songwriting credits.
It was horrible.
That wasn't horrible.
It was horrible. The amount of songwriters on that album, that's a horrible amount. It's not a horrible album. It's a nasty amount of writers, absolutely. What is it, like 30 plus? Meanwhile, you look at someone like Billie Eilish, and it's her and Phineas. You deserve more credit than Beyonce.
But when it comes down to it, if these voting council are just sitting down, putting on their headphones and listening, going, whew, that was a good record. None of them go, how many writers were on that? They just go, was that a good record? Yay or nay? And that's where the voting goes.
The Grammys should be looking at everything. Producers, writing, every single thing.
And that's why they have a award for Writer of the Year, Producer of the Year.
I just personally don't think that if you have 30 plus writers on an album, you deserve the accolade for Album of the Year.
What I think is that Beyonce shouldn't necessarily be the only one going up to accept it, going, thank you, this is all mine.
It should be her and all the writers and producers and everybody that was involved.
So when it comes down to it, I can understand why people are hating on it. I get it. But the criteria was, what's the best album? Not how many people did it take to write it. What was the best album? They decided that was the one, whether you agree or disagree.
I think they just knew that it was going to be the one that people talked about the most. That's the only reason they gave it out. Why would they give it to... why would they give it to A if it's going to make 10 tweets? Or if they gave it to Beyonce, it makes 10,000 tweets. They're going to go for the one that has the most interaction.
Curious to hear your thoughts as always. Call the loud line, 204-478-8040. We should have played Wrong Answers Only for how tall Tyler Carr's mom was, and Tyler would have won.
I would have.
Did you get an answer yet?
I did, and I was closer. She is 5'7". And I said 5'9".
You know what's more embarrassing? The fact that you didn't know how tall your mom was. Because you have met her.
Whatever. I don't care as much as you.
Right. You should. It's your mother,
Yeah,
man.
I don't care about her height. I don't look at her and I'm like, ooh, you're 5 this. I look at her and say, oh, you're beautiful. You're my mom and I love you.
What color is her hair?
So Debbie says Taylor Swift announces at the halftime show she's quitting music. That's a wrong answer.
Who?
Donald Trump will propose to Taylor Swift.
By the way, the question this morning was for those that are just tuning in, playing Wrong Answers Only. What's going to happen at the Super Bowl this weekend? We've had a lot of iconic moments over the years. Nipplegate, power going out.
I wouldn't say iconic, but... Eric says...
You wouldn't say iconic.
Yeah, no.
Most other people would, who know that your mother's not 5'9".
Eric says, let me rephrase that. Donald Trump will propose to Taylor Swift, and then Travis Kelce will get in a massive fight with the Swifties.
Swifties are actually mad that...
Yeah, I would be too.
That Travis didn't stick up for Taylor. And instead said, it'll be an honor to have the president there.
I think he was just trying to keep the peace.
Man, they're sensitive.
Wouldn't that be nice? Wrong answers only. Patrick someone and Jalen someone. Patrick Mahomes and Jalen Hurts swapped teams before the halftime for funsies.
Jalen Hurts.
Mark says, wrong answers only. Justin Trudeau heads to the Super Bowl on a tariff peace mission to try and gain full... Favor dresses? I'm not going to read the rest of that one. That's it.
All right. Thank you for participating at 204-452-1061 of the Finn McCool's text line. We'll do music news you can use, and then Game Fest going down next weekend. RBC Convention Center, your chance to get a pair of passes coming up after music news.
Wheeler in the morning.
This will be the last game we play with a deck of cards. If we have more Game Fest passes to give away next week, we will come up with something else.
Oh, okay.
But I thought this week would be fun with a deck of cards. Do you play a lot of cards, like actual card games in your house?
No.
I remember once upon a time I had bought this Nintendo. I rented this Nintendo game back in the day when you could rent games, which was awesome. I used to love renting games.
You can still do that at the library.
Yeah, not necessarily a rent, though. That's more you have your library card and you can take it out. My kids do that all the time, but I remember going to the store and trying to fight for that last Street Fighter 2 copy. But once upon a time, they had a casino cartridge, and I was downstairs playing it, and my father came down and said, what are you doing? I said, playing cards. He said, no, you're not. I said, yes, I am.
It's on the
And he said,
it's on the video game.
First caller through at 204-452-1061 gets their choice of me or Tyler to represent them in this game. You don't know how to play cribbage, do you?
No.
I didn't think so. This is for Game Fest going down next weekend, RBC Convention Center. Go check out their website, gogamefest.com. What's your name on the phone?
Debbie.
Debbie, do you want me or Tyler?
Tyler?
Okay. You get me.
Okay.
All right. What do you want to play, Tyler Carr? Give me a game that you're familiar with when it comes to the cards. We played Go Fish, we played Texas Hold'em, we played High Low.
I just know drinking games.
Okay. What do you know?
Well, it's just like you flip a card and then it's a game that makes you drink. So I don't know if we don't have any
card flipped over, time to drink.
We don't have any vodka, so...
Well, which card would be like the highest card in that game?
Well, it's like Truth or Dare, Never Have I Ever.
All right, let's play.
Yeah, but there's no winner. First is every card results in you drinking.
Every card?
Pretty much, yeah.
Well, let's keep it simple then. We'll play high-low.
Okay.
Aces are low.
Okay.
Pick a card. Anyone you like.
This one.
Okay. I'm going to grab randomly that one. Off the top. Aces are low. High card gets the win.
Thank you. Sociables is what I play.
Yeah.
That's what...
Do you play where you have to balance it on top of a bottle in the middle of the table, too, if you pull a king?
No, that's awesome.
Those are old school rules.
Oh, yeah. No.
Okay, you ready?
We do the one called pterodactyl.
What's that?
Where you pull a card and then you have to, like, hide your teeth with your gums. And you have to look at the next person and go, pterodactyl. And if they laugh, then they're out and they have to drink.
Do you play last person to put their thumb on the table?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do you have the bathroom card?
No, that one's not really accepted anymore.
Why not?
We don't want to force somebody not to go to the bathroom. If you got to go.
No, it's fine. You can go, but you have to drink before you do.
Yeah, we just drink anyway, so.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3, reveal.
7.
Oh. Queen.
No.
Hey, caller 2, you're a winner.
Wow.
Hey.
So,
Easy,
congratulations.
easy. And that's what I love about this, because we're promoting Game Fest where it's just easy. You show up, there's games everywhere. Go check out their website, gogamefest.com. Yeah, it's something you're going to want to bring the kids to. Trust me. It looks unbelievable. You have 2 passes to Game Fest going down next weekend, RBC Convention Center. That's Valentine's Day weekend. Keeping it Louis Riel long weekend. That'll do it for giveaways. Not true. We have rumors coming up a little bit later on in the show. We'll do news and sports.
And that's it. Yeah, you're right.
Coming up next.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the news feed. Turn up.
Wheeler in the morning.
You know what's coming up on March 2nd?
And the Oscar goes to...
Yeah, the Oscars.
Yeah,
and
Brian Lataki was actually hitting up our DMs yesterday.
Are we doing something?
I hope so.
Okay, that'd be fun. Variety and Big League magazines are predicting Ariana Grande will sweep the Oscars for her nominations, and specifically in the Best Supporting Actress Oscar for her role in Wicked. There's a Cambodian park that's saying that their monkeys are getting way too aggressive and are now attacking all of their tourists. The park actually says it's because people are putting their phones in front of the monkeys to record them, and they're blaming really abusive content creators that are getting way too close, and the monkeys are retaliating.
The monkeys have actually sent a letter to the news saying, we don't appreciate you bringing in the paparazzi.
Yeah, literally, though. I feel bad for the monkeys. With the announcement of the Manitoba government doing a big advertising push to support local, they actually added a hub on their website that can help you look for different local options, which begs the question, why was this done in 2025 and not earlier? But whatever.
Wheeler in the Morning presents The Loud Line.
Got something to say? 204-478-8040.
Yes, Taylor, it's me.
Hi.
How's that? I
Good.
just want to remind you guys that this Saturday is Canadian Flag Day. I think it's a very important. Most people are kind of putting attention. I've been putting attention for a long time. It's right after Valentine's Day.
1 sec. He actually, I believe, called back.
Taylor, again, this is me.
Welcome back.
How do you know?
Hola.
How do you know?
How do you do?
Sorry, I make a mistake. Yeah, the Canadian Flag Day is coming, which is February 15, right after Valentine's Day. It's not this coming weekend, but we should be talking more about it.
Okay, so I just did a quick Google search. February 15th, we're celebrating 60 years of our Canadian flag this year. So that's kind of cool. And yeah, that's all I can kind of see on it right here. But
this kind of lends to the story that I brought up that Kevin Kline wrote in the Winnipeg Sun earlier this week, where he said, "Hey, City Hall, stop flying every other flag. You should be flying 4 tops.
You're right.
The civic flag, the provincial flag, the Canadian flag, and maybe the Union Jack. Maybe.
Yeah, I think maybe this year more important than ever. So
maybe.
Couple calls to get to, so we'll keep rolling here with Martha.
Good morning, and I'm so glad it's Friday. I've had 2 days of horrible sleep and waking up to a nightmare this morning.
Oh, whoa!
But that's not why.
What?
That sucks.
Yeah, it does. I don't like nightmares.
It just feels like she was taking a shot at us.
I know.
But that's not why I'm calling. I'm calling because I wanted to say thanks, Dave, for the video on making frozen steaks in the air fryer. I did them the other day, and they didn't quite. I had to put them in for a little bit longer than the 16 minutes that you had suggested, but they turned out just fine. I really enjoyed them. My coworkers at Mount Carmel Clinic were eager to see what my steaks looked like, and
Yum.
It was great.
Happy to hear it.
Thanks again, Dave.
Happy to hear it.
He's a good cook.
Steak recipe.
Thank you.
Have a good weekend, everybody, and go Chiefs, go!
Oh yeah, it's a Super Bowl. No hugs and kisses today.
I was waiting for that.
Yeah, no hugs and kisses. Yeah, Dave has a mean air fryer steak recipe.
Oh,
like
the best.
The best.
And you know what the best hack about it is?
What?
You can do it from frozen.
Yeah, it's amazing.
You don't have to thought.
You made me it that one time.
I did.
It was so good.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would never be able to replicate it. But so it was yesterday we talked about how I brought up the fact that in the middle compartment of my vehicle is my trash bin. Mitch doesn't like that I keep trash in there. I don't really see the issue when nobody can see it, smell it, or anything. But we have a reaction here. It's from Summer, and she was driving around listening to the podcast.
Hi, it's Summer. So I just pick a random episode and choose yesterday's, right? I'm listening and listening. I genuinely wish I could show you my live reaction to you, Tyler's little, am I in the wrong for doing this? Using your middle compartment in your car for garbage? Are you kidding me? A prime trash can, as you called it? Like, my God. Like, okay, I know it's not visible to others, but, like, the garbage is just sitting there and it just piles up.
Yes.
Like, I don't know. Like, okay, if I'm changing my air freshener
or
have a straw wrapper, I'll throw mine in the middle compartment. Fair. But I'll take it out when I leave my car.
Thank you.
Like, my question, Tyler, is at what point do you let it get so full that you're like, it's time to take all this crap out?
When it's
because
full.
I genuinely hope it's not more than a week. Oh, okay, I got a shiver just thinking about that. Please know this is coming from love. Kind of a neat freak. But, like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm hopefully not in the minority on this.
You're
I know
not.
Dave was like, what the heck? Mitch is like, what the heck? So I thought I'd add to the what the heck side and slightly shame you for it. Again, out of love. So that's my opinion, if that matters.
It does.
Yeah, we also shouldn't have a garbage day for our vehicle, by the way. That should be every day, where we remove our trash from our car when we leave our car.
Preach, girl.
Also, to really end this rant,
oh, no.
I should mention that I'm currently in my nice, garbage-free car as I'm speaking. Is that how you got to work today, Tyler? Through a garbage-free vehicle? I think not. I truly hope you can take some time to reflect on this, Tyler, messy car. Anyway, that's it for me, Dave. Have a wonderful day, both of you. Bye.
Ugh.
Hey, I'll be honest.
Garbage in, garbage out.
That felt... Yeah, I was going to fight, but I'm not. I can't.
Will you change your ways?
No.
Then there's no point in fighting.
No, but it's like... Yeah, like
It's your vehicle. Do whatever you want.
Right, and I think...
Just don't turn around and go, I can't believe I didn't get the resale value I wanted.
No, I'm not putting stuff in there that is, like, wet, stinky. It's dry stuff. Like she said, a straw wrapper or a gum package or a receipt or something that's dry.
You put your receipts in there?
Well, yeah, because I throw them out.
Why?
Because I don't need most of them. If I buy a new sweater, I know I'm going to wear it. Just put the receipt in there. I'm not going to take it back.
We got to do a better job on your taxes.
Oh, no. I keep my tax receipts. Those go in my wallet. The gas ones, all those go in my wallet.
You can put a sweater one in there, too.
No.
Yeah,
that's fine.
you can.
It's too much. Anyway, I'm not changing my ways, but guess what? If you got in my vehicle today, you'd be like, wow, it's really nice, because you wouldn't be able to open the middle compartment, because that's where I rest my hand. So you wouldn't know. I think it's ridiculous, but whatever.
Morning. I had a thought about...
Pause, Dave. You're getting a lot of requests for that air fryer steak recipe. How do people get in touch with you if they want that? Your email?
Email Tyler. He'll flip you the link.
Okay, deal.
Yeah.
Tyler at energy106.ca.
Just send a text at 204-452-1061.
That works too. Well, it's just a YouTube link, right? Okay.
Morning. I had a thought about Groundhog's Day. Groundhog Day? Not plural. I think it's silly. I don't think it tells us anything about spring at all. I think what it tells us is that we are less than 3 weeks away from the next season of Survivor. That's more important.
Okay.
The Jeff Probst popped his head up from the cave on the island and said, "We're 7 months away."
I'm so excited.
That's more important than spring anyways.
It's true.
Yeah, Survivor is less than three weeks away, season 48.
I'm so excited, Marlene. Also, we're almost caught up on season 3 of The Traitors. We have one more episode.
Jeepers Murphy.
Dude, it's amazing. Wow. Marlene, send me a message. We got to talk. I'm upset about a few things.
And I cannot wait. So I think everybody needs to get on the bandwagon playing. It's a lot of fun. I know I've talked about that before, but check it out. It's a blast. Anyways, here's my little joke. What do you call the pink fleshy bits between sharks' teeth?
What?
We call that slow swimmers. Have a great weekend, everybody.
Nice. Okay. Just a heads up, this will be spoiler free. I promise.
Okay.
There will be absolutely zero spoilers in this. If you plan on binging Beast Games when it's done, if you haven't watched episode 9, which came out yesterday yet, I promise no spoilers. Spoiler free. Sin spoiler. Okay? If you watched yesterday's episode, it was long and drawn out. Did you watch?
Yeah, it was long and drawn out.
I played drawn out.
Mario Kart on my phone while we watched because it just...
For an hour long,
it was different.
They could have shortened that one up.
It was different. And I understood where they were coming from because it was supposed to be a little more emotional because you're getting down to the final bit, but you could have cut a little bit of that.
I agree. But they've been keeping most episodes just shy of an hour on average, about 55 minutes-ish.
I get it.
Yeah.
They weren't going to put anything from the finale in there, which...
Okay. So again, no spoilers, but they did a wonderful cliffhanger, which they've been doing a really good job with this entire series. They've been doing really good cliffhangers.
They should have spent more time on that moment.
I agree.
Showing us the full 10 minutes leading up to the cliffhanger.
Yeah.
That would have been amazing.
I agree. So they whittled it down. We have our final numbers going into the finale this coming Thursday. And they didn't even tell us what game that's going to be played, but they did do something that could...
What?
They're already setting history with the amount of money they're giving away. Now they're going above and beyond.
It's true. And you know what? I almost... Yeah. Would I... Now, without, again, spoiling anything, I would love, after the weekend, if we could actually talk about this again, give, a few days for people to watch it.
Sure.
I would 100% not take the chance at the end of the episode. There's no way.
Would you be happy with somebody else taking that chance?
Yes, but I would be scared that they would get an advantage. If they, you know what I mean? If it worked out for them, I would be scared. They were trying to hype everybody up to do it. I would have been opposite. I would have been like, this is enough. Don't do it. I don't want to go into this last challenge with you having an advantage. Sorry.
You know what I think they're going to do?
What, for the last game?
No. For the cliffhanger.
What?
And this is actually going to lead us into our next conversation coming up here in a few minutes. But I think, and I don't have any inkling or
you don't know Mr. Beast? Mr. Beast is not your long-lost child?
Surprisingly, Jimmy Donaldson and I do not know each other. Not yet.
Not yet. You will. Maybe one day.
You know what I think they're going to do?
What?
I think the reveal on that cliffhanger is going to be revealed in a 30-second ad during the Super Bowl.
Oh, that would, yeah. Yeah, I could see that.
Wouldn't that be genius?
I really wanted to not agree with you, but I agree. That would be pretty cool.
That would be pretty smart.
Does he need that publicity? I mean, he doesn't care. He has the money. Clearly.
Amazon's paying for that one.
Clearly.
I guarantee you.
Clearly.
I guarantee you Amazon has already earmarked the spot, like the space, and they have probably 10 different ads that they can run.
Yeah, they're not stupid. This whole... you know what? I wanted to not like this Mr. Beast show for weeks. That's why I had to apologize to you. It has been...
It's got me hooked, man.
It's got to be one of the best game shows ever produced, hands down.
Keep in mind, I'm a big fan of Mr. Beast. We watch Mr. Beast in my household. When this show first came up, I'm like, it's a reality show. I don't like reality shows.
No, it's different.
And then I tried to put my head around it going, think of it more as a game show.
It is. It is a game show that plays on emotions.
Well, that's... I'm your classic Wheel of Fortune, Price is Right, Jeopardy kind of game show guy.
Right.
Even Survivor, I wouldn't say is a reality show, even though it gets coined with the granddaddy of God.
No, it's a game show.
It's a game show.
It's a game show. You're trying to win money,
right.
And it's a game. Mm-hmm. And I'll be honest, quick little side note, I'm so sick of the players being like, I'm playing with integrity. Shut up.
There was one part in yesterday's episode where one person is walking by.
Drove me nuts.
And one person yells, why are you playing like that?
Because he wants to win.
And he said, because I have a strategy. She goes, I don't play like that. Cool.
Which is why
play how you want.
Which is why you're losing.
It's crazy.
I play with integrity. Yes, guess what? In real life, you probably should. With your job and friends and family. Mm-hmm. When it's $5 million on the line that could change your life, you play to win. You do everything you can to win. Mm-hmm. I play with integrity. Good. That's why you didn't win.
Look how it worked out for him going,
exactly.
I'm not going to take any of this money because I have integrity.
Whatever. Well, that's why you're going home with nothing.
Tell you what.
That's why the people on Survivor go home first. Oh, I'm playing an honest game.
Speaking of...
Oh, well, if you're playing an honest game, then you shouldn't have signed up for Survivor.
Speaking of games, there's a big one coming up this Sunday. We mentioned that, and again, it's
I don't want to lie. Okay.
All right, then lose.
Sorry.
I saw something that I thought was rather smart, and I got to put it in a nice little bow for you. It's regarding the Super Bowl ads. Not necessarily the game, but the ads in general. And I'll tell you about that coming up next.
Wheeler in the morning.
So we were just talking Beast games, and the big finale coming up on Thursday, giving away a incredible amount of money, record-breaking amount of money. The amount of money that they've given away on the show thus far has probably broken a record for the amount of money given away on a game show.
Could you imagine if everybody took the money leading up to this point, how much it would have? I'm sure they'll say at the end what it would have been.
This is from episode 1 or 2, or very early in the show, but when they had those 3 people standing up there and the money was going up, it's like you can take the money now and eliminate 50 people.
Right, I would have done that.
Oh
gosh, I would have been kicking everybody out.
Right.
Who are you?
Exactly.
Stand in my way.
So I made a prediction based on episode 9 where they had a very, 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 very good cliffhanger going into the final episode.
Yeah.
And I thought it would be genius if they took out a 30-second ad and revealed that cliffhanger at the Super Bowl.
That'd be amazing.
It cost them $8 million
or
to do
even
it.
I could see them even just playing the cliffhanger and then saying... see the result on Thursday.
Right.
Like almost like a quick little recap.
Yeah.
Quick little coin flip.
Here's why the Super Bowl is smart. Not only do people tune in for the game, because there's a lot of football fans out there, the fantasy football fans, 100 million people plus. But where they drag that extra 20 million in, and evidence of it is what you said yesterday, where earlier on this week you're like, nah, I have no desire, I'm not going to watch, whatever, blah, 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 blah. Not even for Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
But the second that you got wind that Lady Gaga is going to be, what is she releasing a new...
No, she's filming a commercial that's supposed to air during the Super Bowl, but she was seen practicing Hold My Hand and Shallow, so we really don't know what it's for. And there was a bunch of police involved in the video. I have no idea.
But it's enough to get you involved in the game.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Now, on the heels of that, I was watching one of my favorite YouTube channels yesterday, New Rockstars, which is a very nerdy, they break down all the Star Wars stuff, they break down all the Marvel stuff, all the stuff that I want, and the tiny little Easter eggs, they will go frame by frame by frame and say, we caught this, and because of this, we think this. Guy by the name of Eric Voss, he's one of the best in the business. They revealed they were breaking down, so keep in mind, the Fantastic Four trailer that we got earlier this week.
Yeah.
They broke it down over half an hour. It was a half an hour YouTube video.
It was like a minute video.
I know, and they took half an hour breaking this down frame by frame.
Nerds are so fun.
I know, right?
How?
But here's the best part. At the very end of the video, they said, hey, we're hearing rumors that Marvel has taken out a couple of ads during the Super Bowl. And we're going
more content.
And we're going to get even more footage from the Fantastic Four. So we're going to be doing a live stream, and we're going to start it about an hour before kickoff.
They don't even have confirmation that it's happening. They're just doing this on the heels of if it does.
So what they're doing is, and they said that we're going to do a live stream so we can break it down the second it comes out.
That's hilarious. But isn't that cool?
It's genius.
It's amazing.
It's so smart.
So people are talking. There could not even be a Lady Gaga commercial. There could not even be a Fantastic Four thing, but they've got us in.
Right.
Because it's just speculation.
So they're doing a live stream showing them,
crazy.
not even showing the game, just showing them
their reactions.
Their reaction to when that spot actually airs during the game.
I love it. You know what?
It's so smart.
I won't even throw shade, because at the end of the day, this is just kind of sentimental, but if you really love something that much and you have that much passion and you get that excited about it, go off.
Totally.
Enjoy your life. If that means you're happy for 4 hours, great.
Yep.
That's amazing. That's fantastic. Let's put it that way. Am I going to be that? It's just crazy.
Whatever gets you watching, I guess.
It's true, because am I going to have it on in the background now? Yeah.
And here's the thing.
I don't even want to, but it's because I'm waiting for a potential 30-second ad that'll have Gaga singing Hold My Hand for probably like 8 seconds.
Worth it.
Worth it. Absolutely worth it.
We'll have a full recap of not only the ads, but the game and the halftime show.
We can't even get the ads here.
Well, most of them will show up online.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of great channels out there that'll compile all the best ones, and there's a bunch of them out there already.
True.
A lot of them are already released.
That's true.
So we'll have a full wrap coming up Monday morning. We'll do music news you can use. We're still in the wake-up hour of Wheeler in the Morning. My name's Dave Wheeler. That's Tyler Carr. Don't go anywhere. All right, I want to send a big shout-out to morning show sponsor. Yes, they are, and that's why they decided to cater our staff meeting yesterday. Holy moly.
Oh, my gosh, man.
That was my favorite staff meeting I've ever had.
It's
best staff meeting ever.
Firehouse Subs is new level. It's new level. I had the veggie one first time trying it. So it's just like,
I got chirped a little bit yesterday because I'm doing this metabolic reset where all I can eat is meat, eggs, and cheese. So I ordered the hat trick on purpose.
Yeah, because you wanted to take the bun off.
Yeah. So basically what I did is I opened up the submarine sandwich and just took out all of the meat and cheese and put it on my plate. And then just put the bun off to the side, and it was still amazing.
Yeah, it is. Like, it's just so good.
I had the brisket meat in there, plus the ham, and
I gotta say, like, Ken and Alicia, they're the ones bringing Firehouse Subs to Manitoba, and they're doing a great job because, first of all, they're kind of picking locations that are like, okay, we had one here, we're going here, we're making sure that every area of Winnipeg has them.
Yeah,
they're supporting local radio, which I absolutely adore them for.
Yeah.
And I got this media release last night. The Manitoba Firefighters Burn Fund awarded over $37,000 for life-saving equipment from Firehouse Subs Public Safety Foundation of Canada. So directly helping our firefighters in Winnipeg. That is, like, I don't even... So they actually, Ken and Alicia, they gave this grant on February 6th, so literally yesterday, on their Region Ave location. And the Burn Fund received over 1,000 smoke detectors valued at $37,000. That is...
Is it too much of a cliche to say Ken and Alicia and everyone at Firehouse Sub? You're pretty lit.
Yeah. Your subs are fire.
Right?
Yeah, it's true.
Listen.
I love them.
Not only thank you for catering our staff meeting yesterday, but thank you for helping out our firefighters, because in turn you're helping out us, and you're helping out your neighbors, and you're helping out your neighborhoods.
I think it's important because sometimes you go into a spot like let's say Firehouse Subs, and you see them saying, "Oh, we give back to firefighters," and you sometimes are like, "Well, maybe that's just Canada or that's North America." No,
local.
Yep, $37,000 worth of equipment.
What have we learned over the past week?
We
Support
like local.
We
like local.
Bingo.
We like it a lot. And I love you, Ken and Alicia.
Primetime hour of
I
Wheeler
actually just
Carr.
really like your subs. But
me too.
And they have a hot sauce bar. Did you hear about that?
Yeah.
So you walk in, and they got a bar.
Well, of course they do.
Of hot sauces.
Firehouse.
Oh, God.
Primetime hour of Wheeler and Carr coming up next.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the news feed. Turn up.
Wheeler in the Morning.
Is Euphoria Season 3 happening? The answer in 1 minute. Kendrick Lamar takes the biggest stage this weekend with the Super Bowl halftime show. And there was a rumor that Lil Wayne was going to join him, but no. It's not happening.
Nope.
Lil Wayne squashed that, but he did announce a new album is coming June 6th.
Just SZA.
Yeah. A new report, and there could be a surprise. There could, but it's not Lil Wayne.
Drake.
Oh, that would...
I'm just like you. I'm just like you.
That would break the world. A new report out from Stats Canada says Nova Scotia had the highest rate of poverty in 2022, but Manitoba had the highest rate of deep poverty. Our stat was 11.9% of us lived in poverty and 6.9% in deep poverty. Euphoria Season 3. Is it happening? There were yes, no, writers, drama, people quitting, all that. Despite all of it, it is filming right now. The producers have said they are trying to make a 2026 release happen. When the producers say trying to make a 2026 release happen, it kind of sounds like it's going to be 2027.
Forgive my ignorance. This is the Zendaya show?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's fantastic, man.
She is in the show. Season 1 was great. Season 2. And then now Season 3 is taking a really long time. Newsfeed is sponsored by Intercity Auto Body, your quality auto body destination. They offer AutoPack Direct Repair to remedy your situation, and you can visit them online, intercityautobody.com. 9
games in the NHL last night. We'll start with the Ovi Watch. Capitals in Philly last night. Late in the first period, this happened.
Ovechkin, long pass out in center for Strome. He's met by Drysdale, drops it off. Varian centers it in front. The shot, and Ovechkin scores! 4 straight games with a goal now for Alexander Ovechkin, and he moves a step closer to Wayne Gretzky.
Ovechkin now 16 goals away from becoming the NHL's all-time goal-scoring leader. Caps went on to win this one 4-3 to move into a tie for first place in the league with your Winnipeg Jets. Lightning dumped the Senators 5-1 last night in Tampa. Utah in Columbus tied at 2s in the overtime period.
It's a breakaway for Gunther for the win. Shutdown, rebound, score. Dylan Gunther in overtime for Utah, and they take this one tonight at Nationwide. 3-2 the final score.
Golden Knights beat the Devils 3-1. Minnesota beat the Hurricanes at XL Energy Center 2-1 final. Panthers edged the Blues 3-2. Avs doubled the Flames 4-2. Maple Leafs in Seattle playing the Seattle. Sorry, that was a bad setup.
It's fine.
Looking for their 3rd straight win. The Leafs power play late in the first period.
With Stevenson in the box. Riley. Score! Redirected! Bobby McMahon! 2-0 Leafs!
3-1 final for the Maple Leafs, and we'll finish
they
off
won?
with... Yeah, they won, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, your dad texted you this morning?
No, he didn't, so that's weird.
Yeah, 3 wins in a row for the Leafs. We'll finish off with a rarity. Vancouver Canucks were in San Jose, tied 1-1, headed to overtime, and the Canucks get awarded a penalty shot in overtime.
And now he's got the penalty shot in overtime. O'Connor against Vanacek. And he scores. And the Vancouver Canucks win it in the most unlikely of ways.
Yeah, that one's odd. 2-1 final for the Canucks. Your Winnipeg Jets are hosting the New York Islanders tonight in downtown Winnipeg. Coach Scott Arniel, he was in front of the Winnipeg sports media after practice yesterday, answering some questions and gave a preview of what the Jets are up against tonight.
It'll be a grind. It's going to be one of these games that you got to work for your ice. They're going to play a heavy game that we got to work, make sure that we're one step ahead of them playing fast.
This will be the last game for the Jets before the Four Nations Cup kicks off Wednesday night. PGA Tour Waste Management Phoenix Open round 1 yesterday, and some fireworks early in the day from world number 1 Scottie Scheffler. Second shot from the bunker on the par 4 ninth.
I mean, how does he do this?
Oh, such a good stroke. Go in!
Scheffler would finish at 2 under par in round 1. Your leader after 18 holes is Wyndham Clark at 7 under par. Top Canadian is Corey Connors, 4 under par, tied for 10th place. In the Super Bowl this weekend from New Orleans, Kansas City Chiefs looking for their 3rd consecutive win up against the Philadelphia Eagles. 5:30 kickoff. Game will be carried on CTV here in Canada. All right, well, we're going into weekend here. We got the Super Bowl coming up, and yeah, by the way, thank you for bringing those in. By the way, big shout out to Print Pro.
Yeah.
I was in the co-op. I was filling up the tires. By the way, quick energy poll, if you like. Text in at 204-452-1061. I have never, I've been here 22 years. Never have I had to fill up my tires with air this much in the wintertime. Like in the wintertime, I get it. Tire pressure changes depending if it's hot or if it's cold. But I'm at the point where I'm doing it, I'd say on average, every 10 days.
Is
it because of the fluctuations we've been getting? Am I the only one?
I'm not having to.
I'm seeing more.
Mitch has been.
Okay.
Yeah, he has a few times in the car, but not my SUV, no.
And I'm not talking just one tire. I'm talking like all four of them.
Oh, so it's not maybe a leak or something.
Maybe it's because this is the first time I've actually had a digital HUD, like a heads-up display in my vehicle where it gives me my tire pressure. Yeah. And so it'll give me an alert saying, hey, tire pressure low. I'm like, I know, it's freezing out.
Yeah, it's so cold.
And I know after you drive it for a little while, it'll go up and down based on after the tires warm up.
That has been very Katy Perry, hot and cold, yes and no.
Nice reference.
Thank you.
Well
but,
done.
Maybe that has something to do with it.
Maybe I'm the only one.
Maybe.
I don't know, but I'm seeing a lot more people at the tire pump.
Yeah.
And I was at Co-op the other day because they give their air away for free.
Isn't that nice?
And
isn't that so normal?
Guy pulled up next to me. He's like, hey, Dave Wheeler? I'm like, yeah. He says, love the show. I said, thanks. I said, usually I'm used to blowing hot air. And
yeah.
Here I am just blowing air.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And you wish you had a bumper sticker?
I wish I had a bumper sticker for him.
Yeah, we got to cut the rest of them, and then we're going to give them away.
So we have, not only do we have early morning crew, we have wake up crew, we have primetime crew, we have stick around crew, we have podcast crew, we have I Love Tyler, we have I Love Wheeler, and How's My Driving?
We don't have any more Tyler ones. Those ones are gone.
You didn't save any?
Well, no, because they were the ones that everybody wanted.
Yeah, right. There's lots of I Love Wheelers left. Lots, like all of them.
Yeah,
yeah, we haven't given away one yet. My wife didn't even want one.
I have one on my SUV on the back.
Don't try and make me feel better. It's already too late. I'm already hurt. My feelings are hurt.
Oh, angry female texted in. Maybe it's just Candace letting air out to keep you home.
No, trust me. It's not.
Another text, as a professional auto technician, when it gets cold, your tire pressure is going to drop.
Yeah, that I know.
But if it's going below the loud limit and saying a tire is low, then you have a leak. What happens with the aluminum rims as they get corrosion between the between the bead and the tire, and when it gets a little bit cooler, they like to leak out that area. You need to get it resealed, and then you should be fine. I'm going to be honest, I didn't understand a single thing, but that sounds legit.
I tried, and since we've got a pro, since we've got their ears, I usually keep them between 32 and 37.
Okay. And is it dropping below?
It will start alerting me when it gets down to about 27, 28.
Okay, yeah, I would fill it then,
and
too.
then it's usually one tire that'll do that, but they're all significantly lower. And so what I'll do is I'll just go and fill all of them up again, back up to anywhere between 32 and 37.
I believe this. Carly says, Wheeler, get your hands on an Airhawk. Best investment ever. Airhawk?
I've heard of a ball hawk, but...
Yeah, what's an Airhawk?
What's an Airhawk?
What is an Airhawk?
I've heard of a Black Hawk.
As seen on TV, $80 at Canadian Tire, an air compressor. It looks like a drill, and it inflates your tires in seconds.
Oh, yeah.
It's like it's like a mobile one.
Like a little mini one, sure.
Yeah, that's
it's like a little mini air compressor.
Kind of seems like you are the only one that's filling up that much.
Weird.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No, it is a used vehicle.
Morning, Dave. Sounds like you have to... Yeah, okay. Same thing that this auto technician said. You just got to get it resealed on the... I don't know.
Just weird that it's all four, though.
Yeah, that is weird. Okay, it says... He responded. He said, so if you have to pop them up once again after bringing up to operating pressure, then they are leaking. They shouldn't go low of whatever. That's a leak.
Okay. Odd that it'd be on all four.
Did you know that the recommended tire pressure for your tires is posted on the door frame on the tire?
Yeah.
No, I didn't know that.
That's why I fill it up between 32 and 37, as recommended.
Listen.
Pounds per square inch. I know the PSI. I even have one of those it's a little like the size of a pen.
Yeah.
So you can put it in your pocket protector.
Oh, that's fine.
I pull that out. More often than not, believe it or not, I actually end up loaning that out when I pull up to fill up with air. Because I see people in there and they're just kind of guessing, and I'm like, hey, do you need a tire pressure gauge? And they're like, oh my God, lifesaver.
See, once a light goes on in my vehicle, I just get rid of it. I sell it. I'm like, I don't know what that means. Time to sell it.
It's funny, actually, Tyler Carr, what he'll do is he'll stop in the middle of traffic, put on his hazards, throw up the hood, and just walk away going, I don't know. A light came on.
I don't know. It says low tire, so I said I sell it.
I'd rather take my chances on the auto boost.
Hey, it's SZA. Now playing on Energy 106.
SZA, BMF.
Tell you call me up. I'm a baby packing while I'm stuck. That's why he my man. Young and he fine and he tall and he handsome. Talking so fine, I might hold him for ransom. Put it in drive, I'm not shy, I'm a legend. 'Cause all night, we'll murder fast.
Energy 106 with Wheeler in the morning.
You ready?
Oh, man, lots of
Stand up.
text coming. I am standing.
Okay. Arms
What?
out.
Mm-hmm.
Arms out. Arms up above you.
Oh.
And then a slight lean to the left. Slight lean to the right.
Is this how you fill up your air in your tires?
No, that's more of this. My knees are killing me. I'm not a back catcher. No, I'm trying to get you stretched out for your race today, dude.
Oh, yeah, big race.
Come on.
Big race.
Come on, make sure that blood's flowing.
Listen, I'm even wearing, so they recommended, I've never worn these before.
I thought you said they were providing boots for you.
No, you have to wear either...
I would have brought in my Sorels for you.
No, they recommend these ones. What are they called? Blundstones.
Oh.
Yeah, they said...
They want you to look good while running.
These aren't even mine.
What do you mean?
These are Mitch's.
Oh.
It's nice when you're, you know...
Hang on, how did those fit you?
Because we have the same size feet.
Really?
Yeah.
But he's got like 5 inches on you.
Yeah, I know. I got big feet.
Big, you know what they say about guys with big feet?
Yeah, they wear the same shoes as their fiance.
Big socks.
Yeah. So I'm wearing these, and apparently Kendrick's Outdoor Adventure at the Forks, they
Lamar?
They have their snowshoes, and they work well with these. So these are what I'm wearing. It's only a 2-minute race, but I'm fired up. Like, I want to win.
For those that don't know, Tyler Carr is doing a snowshoe race at the Forks today.
Mm-hmm.
Who else is running in this?
You know what? I don't know exactly, but I will read you this. Yeah, so I have to arrive at the Forks after the show, and I know that I believe I'm racing the guy from the Forks, like their marketing guy.
Is this 1v1?
I don't really know all the details yet. I know I'm racing. It's about 2 minutes of a race, but I'm gonna win.
Okay. They
also have an intro for me. They're calling me Tyler the Ice Anchor. Sorry, Tyler the Ice Anchor Carr from Energy 106, who stays cool under pressure and holds down the fort on an icy terrain.
Can I give you a little piece of advice?
Sure.
Okay.
I'm down for any sort of snowshoeing. I have never snowshoed.
Normally when you're running, right, like you would get down into like a runner stance,
yeah,
right, like this, and then you're leaning forward as you're going, and you're kind of leaning, like you're staying on the balls of your feet, right?
You have to really...
Yeah. So keep them... I want you to think more... think that you're the Thing from Fantastic Four and just like big
stomping.
Not necessarily stomping, but you want to be on the flat of your foot every single time, not on the ball of your feet.
You don't want to walk normally. Got it.
Imagine you're doing... Who is it that runs like that from the video game? I can't remember, but they...
Oh...
They run like that?
I don't know.
You almost kind of want to be leaning backwards a little bit.
Okay, and just to shout him out, it's Zach Peters, the communications and marketing manager of the Forks. He said Travel Manitoba is celebrating their Manitoba Winter Trails Day, and it involves a friendly snowshoe race. Nothing friendly about it. I'm going to kick your butt, Zach. Sorry. I actually responded with, you're going down.
If that's the case, bring an extra set of snowshoes for your hands so you can swat them away.
I will.
Yeah.
I will. I'm very excited to win.
Ooh, that's actually not a bad idea. Go with the 4 snowshoes, 2 on your hands, and then you just do...
Oh, I just walk like
then you can be like a snow ferret.
He won't even... Snow ferret.
Yeah. They just like bounce along
They're
the
never
snow.
inviting me back to the Forks again. They're going to be like, yeah, that Tyler kid... We don't want him back.
I'm imagining this is going to be on social media.
Yeah. Again, maybe it's a big race. Maybe there's more than us, or is it just the two of us, or is there multiple races? That I don't know. I didn't want to ask too many details because I like to be surprised.
2 minutes is a long time, man.
I know.
Like that's a long time for a race.
I think I'll be okay. But if I like I said, I've never done snowshoeing before ever.
Can you make me a promise?
What?
If you do win, after you finish cross the finish line, can you do the old Usain Bolt?
Yeah, no.
No,
I'm not going to make it weird. Not going to make it weird.
That'd be awesome.
It's the last thing I want to do.
Well, good luck.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'll tell you how it goes on Monday.
Yeah, please do.
And if you're listening, you picked the wrong opponent.
Weekly web rap, radio cliches, wait what, all coming up before our rumors. Comedian coming down. Oh, he's a very funny guy. He's a local guy too, by the way.
Oh.
Yeah, we got Spencer Adamus coming down after 8:30. Don't go anywhere.
Wait, what?
Sponsored by Vernas Auto Body, top of the waterfront. Take it to the family that treats you like family. Courtesy cars available, full mechanical, MPI accredited at Vernas Auto Body at the top of the waterfront on Higgins.
Anita needs some love this morning, Dave.
Hey, Anita, go long!
Yeah, that's all the love being thrown to you.
Happy Super Bowl weekend, Anita.
Mm-hmm.
She okay?
She'll be okay.
She always will be.
Mm-hmm. She just needs some love.
She's resilient, that one.
Yep.
Okay, Tyler Carr.
What?
I'm trying to figure out the best way to explain this. Now, okay, if I said, hey, Tyler, I've got a really good opportunity for an investment. There's a 2.27 chance that we're going to make money on it. Would you feel confident?
How much percent?
43 to 1 odds that we're going to make money on it.
Probably not.
2.27% chance.
No.
Okay, I want you to keep that in mind when I read this story.
Okay.
There is an asteroid about the size of a large building headed towards Earth.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's called 224YR4, and it has a 1 in 43 chance of striking the Earth.
Oh, well, that sounds terrifying.
In about 7 years. It's the highest risk of any asteroid.
Where is it going to hit? Do we know?
The Earth.
Like where?
The Earth.
Anywhere.
The Earth.
It could just be us.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, an asteroid that
terrifying.
size. An asteroid that size would be catastrophic.
Oh.
Yeah. Like, the reason why the dinosaurs ended was something like this.
Okay.
So they take it seriously, even though there's a 2.27 chance that it'll actually hit.
Mm-hmm.
They take it seriously, and they're like, "Whoa, that's the biggest percentage."
That's a pretty high percent for that.
Right.
Be different if it was a 2.2% chance of winning $5 on a scratch ticket. I'll take those odds. I'm not going to take those odds on an asteroid hitting Earth.
So you're not ready to line up Ariana Grande for a Don't Look Up last minute concert like they did in the movie.
I'll believe them. If they jump on TV and they're like, "Hey, we're going to all die," I'd be like, "Yeah, okay."
Do you think they would? Do you think they would give us fair warning on that? Or do you think they just go, "All right, keep this quiet. We'll all go down together. Everyone, get in the bunker. Shh, quiet. You get in the bunker."
Well, with the way that the world is right now, I think that. I don't know.
Have you seen some of these silos, like these world-ending silos that they've built underground?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Mark Zuckerberg made one.
Yeah, there's so many of them.
Yeah, the billionaires were making them in the pandemic.
Yeah.
Well, now we maybe know what it's for.
Well, there's another theory why the U.S. president wants Greenland so badly is because that's where our plant arc is. They've built this impenetrable fortress where they're storing like seeds and all the kind of stuff.
So what you're telling me, Dave, is that the billionaires and the rich people are going to be okay and the rest of us aren't.
Just like the movie.
Cool.
Yeah.
It's time for radio cliches.
Like a national day.
Don't turn that dial. Just stay.
It's a radio cliche.
Okay, today we have one birthday to celebrate, or talk about, I guess. If you want to celebrate it, go ahead. Or, no, actually two. There's two. Ashton Kutcher.
Oh. Ashton's a little older than me. I'm going to say he's 48.
He's 47 today. Okay. Chris Rock is celebrating a birthday today. How old is Chris Rock?
Chris Rock, he's got about 10, maybe 12 years on me, so I'm going to say he's 58.
He's 60 today.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Lots of national days to cover. Oh my gosh, it's a big day. National Bubblegum Day. Throwback to the Hubba Bubbas that actually had comic book strips in them.
Yeah. It was the Bazooka Joe.
Yes.
Yeah,
oh,
love those. By the way, do you? I used to love getting the inside of my hockey cards, the O-Peaches.
I didn't get hockey cards.
Do you swallow your gum when you're done with it?
No.
Ever?
No.
Never?
No. No. National Periodic Table Day. Shout out nerds.
How many do you know?
None.
Really?
Helium is He, and water is... forget it.
Hydrogen is H.
National Fettuccine Alfredo
Oxygen
Day.
is 0, so H2O is oxygen.
Well, FA is Fettuccine Alfredo. That's what I know.
I can hear footsteps. There he is. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, man. Good to see you.
Good to see you, too.
Have a seat.
Cheers.
We're live.
Are
FYI.
we?
Yeah, we're live. Oh, yeah.
Beautiful.
You're late.
I'm late.
That's okay, though. You're the guest. You can do whatever you want.
I can do whatever I feel like.
You know what?
Also, comedians, I think they don't care. They're the most lax people in the world. They're just like, I'll make you laugh, and then you'll forget about it.
I feel like it.
Yeah.
That's the type of guy I am.
Can I say I'm glad you're the type of guy that decided to keep his mustache after Movember.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
No, once I grow something like this, I need to keep it forever. I don't know I forget what I look like without it. Yeah. I think I look like a child. and that's when it gets really, really, really weird. Like, I'll get ID'd at like McDonald's. It's ridiculous.
You did actually. I got to tell you, Tyler, he did a great bit in his special on YouTube, which is called "Easy to Kill," where he did it recorded at Kilter Brewing, and he does a great bit about the mustache. Guess what? He doesn't grow it for the girls.
Oh. No. It's for the fellas. Yeah, the bit was I was talking about how like a construction worker walked past me and was like, "I love your mustache, brother," and I was like, "Oh wow, I'm one of you. I'm a real boy. I'm a man." Finally.
By the way, congratulations. It's doing pretty well. It's getting some good numbers on YouTube, man.
Yeah, no, I did not anticipate that. I'm very excited about it. Yeah, I like the special. I like how it turned out, and now I'm working on a new one. Hopefully, it'll be just as funny. I just got to think of more short guy material, stuff like that.
I think one of the coolest things you had, and not to take anything away from the set, I thought it was a great set.
Yeah.
But the fact that you had a kid in the hall, Kevin McDonald.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Intro the show, dude.
Yeah, that was so cool that he agreed to do that.
Yeah.
That was so funny.
How did that happen?
I'm friends with Kevin. Me and Kevin have been friends for a long time. Before I was even a comedian.
Really?
Yeah, I grew up on the same block as him. And then,
Oh, wow.
And then when I started becoming a comedian, he started like showing me the ropes and showing me all kinds of things. And then when I was filming my special, I texted him and was like, "Hey, would you be down to, boost my numbers and introduce me on stage?" And he was like, "Yeah, for sure. I don't think anybody your age would know who I am, but I'll do it."
Why
I was like,
not?
"Oh, thanks, Kevin."
I'll be honest with you.
That's cool.
Am I the only one thinking I'm glad a serial killer didn't grow up on your street? And I'm glad it was Kevin McDonald? Because if you had someone else, listen, he showed me the ropes about, being Dexter.
Totally. I would still have a serial killer open for me.
Yeah. Just to be clear.
And for my second murder.
Yeah, exactly.
Listen, the decision to shoot at Kilter Brewing, I thought was a great one. What a great backdrop with all the barrels and everything.
Cool venue. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, I've spoken at that venue a few times. The acoustics are great. The sound's great. Yeah.
Yeah, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
really cool. Yeah, I loved Folks Films helped me film it, and they like rented out a stage and they did all the backlighting and everything. But
cool.
Yeah, the backdrop and everything, that's just all Kilter. It's such a cool venue. I love it there.
Now,
it's so awesome.
Out of curiosity, and forgive my ignorance on this one, but I know we have a roster of really good local comics who are always going to Rumors, and they're warming up a lot of the local acts, but you're actually headlining next week.
Yeah.
Is this a first-time headlining gig at Rumors?
Second time headlining
Okay.
at Rumors. Yeah. It's the first time I did it. It was great. It was in the summer. I'm so excited to be back headlining. It's like my favorite club. I love Rumors. Rumors is the best.
It is.
Yeah.
I know we
so
say
great.
that on the show all the time, but until you actually go and you remind yourself, you're like, no, actually, this is pretty fantastic.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Like, really great.
They bring in some of the best acts ever. Like, I will see, like, our upcoming schedule, and I'm like, no way. These are like some of my favorite comics of all time. It's the best club. I love it.
Well, in my head, I think that down in L.A. and New York, where all of the better-known comedians hang out, you've got guys like Louis and name your favorite one who are sitting around going, "Yeah, I just played Rumors last week. What a crowd!"
Yeah, exactly. Dan Soder was just there. It's like it's crazy.
Yeah, the fact that we get like huge names like Tom Segura's coming through, like it's just Tony Hinch. Has Hinchcliffe ever been here?
I don't know actually. That doesn't sound like far-fetched for them
You have to check the wall of comedians that they have
exactly.
there.
Yeah, exactly. I love that wall.
It's just everything about it aesthetically, and then you get down, and I don't know, it's just a great vibe. The lights aren't bright enough, so you don't have to worry about too much about how you look.
That's my favorite.
Yeah, like you can look a little nasty, and nobody will know.
Well, they'll know if it's me because I'm up on stage.
Yeah, it's true. Those lights on the stage are bright.
They are bright.
They're very bright.
Yeah, I love that. I don't want to see anyone's face.
Yeah.
I don't want to see what you look like.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Well,
I just want to hear your laughter.
just to draw parallels, and I'm not trying to put any extra pressure on you or anything, but every kid who grows up playing hockey thinks, one day I want to wear a Jets jersey and I want to play at Canada Life Center. To me, if you grow up being funny, it's like, man, if I could get on stage and do a headlining set at Rumors.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. I did the Winnipeg's Funniest Person with a Day Job contest back in like 2017. I won that.
Really?
Yeah.
Didn't Emmanuel come from that too?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he absolutely did. Yeah, Emmanuel's one of my best pals too.
I love that.
Yeah, how great is that? Yeah, they like breed comedians. They're great. They're awesome. Yeah.
Well, so the new special, when are you filming it?
Oh, I actually have no. I'm still working on it.
Oh, okay,
so,
you're still writing it.
Yeah, still writing it.
So the stuff we see in the headline set, is this some of the test footage?
Yeah, definitely. There'll be
cool.
definitely some new stuff in there that I want to use for my next special.
We got a text from Chris that said, "Hey, is Spencer short on short jokes?" Yeah.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
I never will be.
For those that don't know, he's 6'4", weighs about 220, and that's all mustache.
It is mustache.
It's all mustache. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so your headlining set, we're giving away tickets for next week's show, yeah?
No, actually, I believe. Let me double check here really quick before I give them away.
Because I know Gonzalez, Louis J. Gonzalez, is at the club this weekend. Yeah,
Luis J. Gomez?
Yeah, Gomez. Yeah.
It says we got some tickets for this Saturday, so February 8th, so tomorrow.
Okay.
Text in your first and last name to 204-452-1061, and we'll pick some people before we hit 9. And Trista just texted in, found you on YouTube, love you.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Yeah, so you come on the show and you just get gassed up. It's
That's
great.
This is the best feeling ever. I want to do this more often.
Okay, Spencer, I'm going to do something familiar for you, okay?
Yeah. Oh, beautiful. Okay, wrap it up. That's the light. He gave me the light. That means wrap it up.
Yeah, when you're on stage, someone in the back will do a flashlight.
Doesn't that throw you off?
No.
It's a sigh of relief, isn't it?
It super is. I do it to other people when they're talking. I just give them the light, and they're like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "You don't get it."
My mom just does that when she forgets she accidentally turned the flash on. But
I just realized I probably shouldn't have given that away because now everyone's going to be doing the old cell phone.
Oh my gosh, how funny would that be? Just everybody in the audience at Rumors is just flat. I'm like, stop! Having a stroke.
If you haven't checked it out, if you want to see his special on YouTube, it's called Easy to Kill. And if you want to check it out, just send us a text to 204-452-1061. We'll bounce you back the link to that one. And best of luck, man.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks, Spencer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the news feed. Turn up.
Wheeler in the morning.
We are finally getting new Rihanna music.
AI? Is it got to be all AI?
No, it's from the Smurfs movie. She's going to be Smurfette, and she apparently recorded either one new song or a couple new songs for the new Smurfs movie, which is out on July 18th. Obviously, it's not exactly what we want, but regardless, Rihanna is releasing new music.
You know what?
But to be fair, Justin Timberlake did a song for Trolls, the movie, and it was Can't Stop This Feeling, and it was great.
Yeah.
So
I just hope it has a little more. Not that I didn't like Lift Me Up, the Chadwick Boseman tribute for Black Panther 2. I love the song. I just hope something a little more upbeat, like work with the
Smurfs.
Right.
So well, hopefully.
Yeah.
Take-Two Interactive has said that they are still on track to release GTA 6 in the fall of this year. There are no delays planned right now. Obviously, the rumors of them delaying GTA 6, they were like, nope, we're not doing that, so we'll see. The RCMP...
Look, they need a little more time. It's only been 12 years.
Yeah, right. The RCMP are looking to fix their staffing shortages across Manitoba. Right now, they just need more officers on duty. Currently, they're running with 15% vacancies.
This has been the Wheeler in the Morning podcast.
Catch the live show weekday mornings from 6 to 10 on Winnipeg's #1 station for all the hits.
Energy 106.